So yeah, we usually start at 1 a.m. Based on KST. So we're gonna just wait for a little while, maybe around like 10 more minutes. I just paused it because people usually don't just join our class online. So I just notify everyone in advance. So I'm so sorry about that. So we're gonna just wait for a little while, just chatting one another. Um, so guys, like, how you guys like studying Korean these days? Do you guys do you guys have any like hardships or anything else that make you just very stressed studying Korean? If does, I wanna just help you guys. Just giving you guys tips or something. Um, I got like a DM direct message from someone that the student just want me to recommend the Korean book that she can practice. Um, just let me read the message. 한국어 책을 어디서 살 수 있는지 아세요? Do you know where I can buy Korean books? I cannot find any Korean books from online. Uh, if there is, I just want to know. Seriously, I don't know too. I don't know like any like sites because I haven't had any chance to buy Korean books by my own. But I guess that maybe uh I heard that like Seogang University has good Korean books. They have their own language course. It is a maybe I'm considering it as like a like almost like similar as like ESL. It's not ESL, but um you learn Korean instead of English. And I heard that they have a really good Korean books, and I have seen a lot of friends have been to Seogang University to study Korean. So I hope people could also just find out some Korean books from Seogang University. I'm not sure they could also sell to students who are not their own students. I'm not sure about that, but I hopefully just need to find out for sure. Oh, JL. It's been like
Hello.
maybe like 2 months or 3 months.
It's been a month, Sean.
Oh, it's months. Okay, I understand you. I think that you is pretty busy these days. We'll understand that.
Yeah, I just finished my class and my exams. I'm on vacation now.
Oh, that's very nice. That's very good. Uh, so yeah, we're just waiting for a little while. I just updated that we're just about to start our class, but we usually start at 1 a.m. So we'll just wait for a little while for extra 10 more minutes, and then I think we're just good to start. And also, I got the
Okay.
another,
Thank you, Sean.
yeah, sure. I got another message from the another student about the class. We usually do classes um on Sunday 1 a.m. I haven't like tried to do my classes instead of Sunday because I do also have some work to do in my real life, and I also have a lot of assignments to do too. So whoever just someone just asked me about like the classes, we'll just always just starting on Sunday morning 1 a.m. Just want to make sure about this too.
Okay, okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay, okay. We've
So
adjusted our time for that.
yeah, we're just chatting around before starting our class. Um,
Also working, so.
and also we got a lot of reports in our server that people are just scamming a lot. They're sending some messages to other members and scamming a lot. We're just gonna talk more about this when our class starts. We have a few things to
Okay.
announce. Um, that was a bad thing that people just keep just scamming others. I'm not sure why people are just scamming in our server, but I got a report from SKR Modmail. So if you guys also have something to report or any feedbacks, it's always welcome. Just send the single messages to the SKR Modmail, and we're gonna respond as well. Right, Jens? Just no limit. Is that
Okay,
Yes,
right?
okay.
yes, yes.
All right. I'm not sure why our moderators aren't really using the Modmail. I'm the only one using the Modmail, which is not a good one. Is it hard to use the Modmail, or is it just like something that you guys feel uncomfortable or something?
Oh, no.
No.
I mean, I ask everyone to use Modmail, but I haven't seen anyone using the Modmail. I extended to the Samaritans, so Samaritans can also use the Modmail and respond to people in our server if you guys want to. Um,
Oh, okay.
yeah, so Samaritans are also the staff within our server, so I extend the authority to use this feature too. All right.
Sorry.
Uh, I guess like yesterday, like we had the music concert in our server, and we plan to conclude our concert until like maybe around like 1 a.m. and it was extended until like 6 a.m., which is like
Really?
insane. Yeah, I mean like people didn't like they didn't just sing songs. I have noticed that people also just wanted to just like watch some videos after singing songs. So I think like they finished singing songs at like 4 or to 5 a.m. and they extended more to watch extra Korean movies with others until like 6 to 7 a.m., which was insane. It's all based on Korean time. So wow, it was pretty interesting. Everyone just wanted to just stay around with others, and then I figured out that it is even like more popular than our regular class. Our Korean server was planned for teaching others Korean and help them to practice Korean, but the K-pop, singing K-pop songs and having music concerts is getting more popular. It's just insane. So you know, are you good at singing songs? Because you do know that we do um, the karaoke competition, the Voice of SKR. So if you also interested in singing songs, you can also participate at our concert and sing a song for us. Anyways,
Yeah.
it's always just welcome. You can also record a video or like a voice record or something, and then you can just give it to the concert host. Here gonna play for us. Or if you want to just sing a song just right away, you can share your screen and you can sing a song for us if you want to. Um, JL also won the Voice of SKR once in the past, which was also good. Uh,
What?
you won the Voice of SKR, right? Maybe like last week.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
yeah, that's right. Uh, so yeah, hello Hemin. Um, Hemin is like a name that have been a big issue in Korea recently. Like Hemin is like one of the monks' name in Korea. He is very famous. He is also the professor in the United States. I'm not sure about what his major field was, but I guess that he mainly just focused on the religion. About I'm not sure about the name of the religion, but he is basically a monk. But he also did a scam to other people. That he always uh, was on the news media. He's a very popular man. Even like he was a monk, he always tell about like something about the human grid. Uh, so am I saying the right word? Human grid, human greedy, or something. I'm not sure what I'm just talking right
Greed.
now.
You mean greed?
Grid
Yeah,
is
human greed.
human grid, is that right? Okay. I haven't used this word before. So human grid, he always tell to people that oh, human are always have a human grid, but they can become more um, comfortable just ignoring the human grid. You don't have to think about like the finance. You don't have to feel uncomfortable about like thinking about your own grid. But the fact is, like, he earned a lot of money and he bought like a building in the Gangnam Station. And he always just been to the news media and tell everyone that, oh, finance and money isn't very important. You're just always fine. Um, the best way that you can live and the happiest life could be something that you ignore about the money and about the human grid.
Mm.
And he bought the Gangnam building in the Gangnam Station. It's just insane. So he became very a big issue in Korea recently. Yeah, it just reminded me a
So
lot. After this, like
so
still name Hamin. His
so
mom's
he's
name.
not following what he's preaching.
Yeah, he had became very big issue in Korea.
Yeah, because of not following what he
He
tells
was
others.
just totally just faking it. He was just totally faking
Yeah,
it
yeah,
about his statement, because even like he's just telling that the human grid is something that people should take care of, and people shouldn't be thinking about the finance anymore. And he was the one who take care more about the finance, right? He
yeah,
bought like
yeah.
a Gangnam building. Gangnam building is very expensive, you know. Gangnam area is like one of the most expensive area
Ex- eh,
in Korea.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's the most expensive area. He bought one of the building. He's the owner of the building.
So making
Damn.
money from preaching.
Yeah, it was kind of weird that he was the one. Well, I'm not gonna just make a statement about this because I'm just posting this video to the online. But
Okay, yeah.
I was just want to just mention about this. Oh, is Hammond still in our class right now, or did he leave our class? Because I can't see my screen.
Oh, he's
Dang it! I'm so
here,
sorry.
he is here.
Oh, you're still here. Oh god. Okay, I'm so sorry, Hamin. I'm not just saying that you don't have any like human grid or something. You're just totally fine. Just reminding me about like the fact that your name was Hamin. So, um, alrighty, guys. I guess that we we're just enough to start our class right now. Wow, we have a pretty great numbers of participants today. I really appreciate everyone. I'm not sure that my class is special, but I'll just try my best. So yeah, today we're not gonna handle about the complicated topic. We're gonna talk about the how we can borrow books in the library. It could be a little boring, but as you are planning for studying in Korea, you might able to go to the library once. What? Right? I'm so sorry if you graduated already, or if you're um not a student. I'm very sorry about
Yeah, we
that.
can still visit a library.
Yeah, we can still visit the library, and then also you need to talk to the librarian, and you also need to talk to other people if you need to ask for help, right? So it could be very important. Yeah, and there's some specific way in Korea that you can ask for help. But today in today's class, we're gonna mainly just handle about the topic that how we can talk to librarian and how can we can ask for help to librarians, because this is the common topic when you're in the library. So we're gonna start our class now. So about like the today's class, before starting the class, we have a few announcements. So the first one is that some people in our server just keep just skimming. I'm not gonna tell you guys that what the person just specifically just scamming other members. But I want to just tell you that the scamming is always not allowed in our server. Um, like scamming includes about something just asking for money or inviting or some other kind of ways is always not allowed. Um, so yeah, I hope if you guys like think about, I know like all students here will not think about just scamming other members, but they want to just mention that if you have decided scamming, you could be permanently just banned in our server. So I hope you think seriously about this topic too. And the second one is, uh, yeah, we are just always just looking for the staff members. Our server is growing fast, and you could be in a huge pride if you work with our server. You don't have to do a lot of work. We always just ask for like a simple works such as like helping other members. We're just based on the freedom, so we don't just force you to work hard. You always just come to our server if you have time, and if allowed, you just to help other members. That's all we do. So if you're interested, just please just directly just message to the SKR mod mail or to me or other moderators. We're gonna just uh just help you more within that too. So yeah, in the beginning, we're gonna just learn about some useful vocabularies. I brought three vocabulary today. I didn't brought I didn't bring a lot because today's class isn't very hard. It could be a little hard for some people if you are not used to the library. If you haven't been to library for a couple of times, or some other books like here, like this is like you don't have to understand about the name of the book. It is just like the deep learning basics. It's just the name of the book, so you don't have to feel hard about understanding about the book's name. And so here's some like useful like phrases here. So I hope you guys could study hard today, and if you guys have any questions, just let me know. I'm always here to just help you more to practice your Korean. So yeah, we're gonna start within the vocabulary. So the first word is 사서. So what is the meaning of 사서? It is librarian. I know like this this cursive just looks so complicated. I know it's very hard to see what the meaning is, but it I just read it the librarian. So 사서 meaning as librarian. You see like the guy who is um like taking an order of books. He is putting all of the books that all the other people borrowed, just putting all of the books back to the shelves. He is the librarian. He is working in the library and he support other people and students, and they also help people to borrow and withdraw their own books. So yeah, so we're gonna talk about librarian. And the second word is 검색. So what is the meaning of 검색? It is search. So you see like a round shape tool. You usually just use this for magnifying the letters when you want to see some other papers or something. Um, so you search some of the specific texts or sentences, right? Even you're using internet, you find some of the words or keywords that you want to find, and you just earn your own informations, right? You search the information or keyword to find the specific word, right? So this is how the meaning of 검색. So we use this word a lot today. We're gonna handle about this vocabulary a lot. So how we could just take a note if you didn't know this word. And the third word is 기본서. So we're gonna talk about the name of the book 딥러닝 기본서. So some people will also gonna dabble about the meaning, right? Just wondering about the real meaning of the book. So I just wrote it down here. If you guys want to know about the little like complicated. I'll just rather say that it's the intermediate word. So 기본서 is like something that for basics, like fundamental. I just wrote it down here. The fundamental. Um. So for like for example, like if you're just looking for a 한국어 기본서, it means the Korean basics. So it is a book for beginners. It's not for intermediate. It's not for advanced levels. You're just looking for the book for the basics. So you we use this 기본서 a lot. So I hope you could take a note. This could be really hard, but as you know, this word you might be able to find lots of books in Korea. So so yeah, we're gonna start our class with um starting with Jion. Here, Jion. It's always just like asking asking about greeting someone. Always like I always just tell you everyone that when you want to start your conversation, you need to greet someone, right? Well, there's like lots of ways that you can say hi in Korean, but 안녕하세요 is like something that you could be very formal and very easy. Nothing complicated, so simple. So I usually bring this phrase a lot, so I hope you guys could understand this. 안녕하세요. 책 빌리러 왔는데요. So she is asking for hello. I'm here to borrow some books. She is just totally just like asking for help right now, but she didn't specify what kind of help does she need. She just wanted to start the conversation. That's what just happening here. You don't just say to someone, "Oh, hi, I just need something," or well, you can say like that, but you know, Librarian is also busy too, so it would be better that you could just say some words, starting some like simple words like this, that what just happening right now. Um, so yeah, that's what just happening here. So yeah, 안녕하세요. 책 빌리러 왔는데요. So we're gonna repeat for 3 times, and I'll just ask for 3 volunteers in our class. Um, before repeating and pronouncing this sentence, I want to just mention that this is a fluency class, so you need to focus more on how you could speak more fluently. So how can you become fluently? So there's like a two types of pronunciation. I would clarify that the Western style and Asian style. For Asian style, you say 안녕하세요. 책 빌리러 왔는데요. You see like how you become very fluent. Your pace is stable. All of the pronunciations as well. You didn't romanizing the words. But for the Western style, you just keep just curving the sound. 안녕하세요. 책 빌리러 왔는데요. Well, it's just good. Everyone would understand in Korea if you even like say it like that. But the fact is, we're in the fluency class, so we're gonna focus more on how we could improve your sentences and pronunciation. So yeah, so I hope you could just just practice a lot, and I'll help you more if you need my help. So that's why we're in the class, and I'll just gonna repeat for 3 times. 안녕하세요. 책 빌리러 왔는데요. 안녕하세요. 책 빌리러 왔는데요. 안녕하세요. 책 빌리러 왔는데요. So yeah, it's not like that hard. 안녕하세요 is like something that you guys ever like heard about before in your entire life. And 책 빌리러 왔는데요. 책 means book. 빌 빌려러 is not the right one. This is a typo. 빌리러 왔는데요. 빌리러. I'm so sorry. I made a typo here. In 빌리러 means borrow. In 왔는데요 means I came here to borrow. So if you connect all of the meanings, I'm here to borrow some books. So right. Anyone wanna practice this sentence? Anyone? Anyone
Me?
interested? Okay. Would you like to
Mhm.
repeat me afterward? 안녕하세요. 책 빌리러 왔는데요.
안녕하세요. 책 빌리러 왔는데요.
All right, you have a good pronunciation. I'm gonna ask for another time, one more time. Could you just repeat me afterward? 안녕하세요. 책 빌리러 왔는데요.
안녕하세요. 책 빌리러 왔는데요.
All right, you always have a good pronunciation, and this is like the most simplest sentence ever. So you're just totally doing fine. Good pace, good pronunciation. You're just doing so well. Also wanna anyone wanna also practice this sentence?
I want.
Okay. Can you repeat me afterward? 안녕하세요. 책 빌리러 왔는데요.
안녕하세요. 책 빌리러 왔는데요.
Great job. I didn't see any problems with pronunciation, but we're gonna repeat one more time. 안녕하세요. 책 빌리러 왔는데요.
안녕하세요. 책 빌리러 왔는데요.
Great job. Um, you have a little romanizing your words, but it was very understandable, and your intonation was so good. I seem like nothing can fix your pronunciation. The last one, last person. Anyone want to practice?
Could I try?
Okay. Can you repeat me afterward? 안녕하세요.
Yeah.
책 빌리러 왔는데요.
안녕하세요. 책 빌리러 왔는데요.
Alright. We're gonna repeat one more time. 안녕하세요. 책 빌리러 왔는데요.
안녕하세요. 책 빌리러 왔는데요.
Great job. So someone just gonna ask me that. Oh wow, I want you to fix your. Hey Sean, I want you to fix my pronunciation. Well, I just want to tell you that if you have a good Korean pronunciation, nothing I can fix your pronunciation. If I fix more, you're gonna stress more. So I hope you could just be proud of yourself if I don't fix any of your pronunciation. You're just totally doing a great job. Okay, all right. This wasn't that hard, but we need to keep focus on more on the next sentence. So 사서 is like a librarian who is working in the library. Um, I'm not sure about the gender, right? If you just like see this all of the sentence here, we cannot figure out what her or his gender is. But we're gonna just focus more on pronunciation here. That the librarian is asking for how can I help you? So she is curious why the man is in the library just asking for like, oh, I want to borrow something. She's wondering why the girl is just asking for something like that. So she is also just she or he is just responding back that how can I help you? How can I help you is like a common phrase in like lots of situation, even like in the convenience store. If you're working in the convenience store, I know you guys y'all just not gonna work in the convenience store, but I want to tell you that this is like a common phrase that could be used a lot. Um, or even like in the subway, we already like study in the past classes, in the previous classes, that um when the employee in the subway, if they want to ask for you to choose one of the sandwiches, they're gonna ask that 어떻게 도와드릴까요? 어떤 빵으로 드릴까요? Or something. So it's like a common phrase. So this is like a most important sentence that I could just make a make an important mark on the sentence. So take a note if you guys are just writing something um, in my class. I hope this could help a lot to improve your Korean. So 어떻게 means how, and 도와드릴까요 means help you. So 어떻게 도와드릴까요 means how can I help you? It could be very simple, but some people could also wondering about like the sentence structures. But we're just mainly focused more on the pronunciation rather than the sentence structures. So so I'm just gonna repeat for 3 times and then ask for 3 volunteers. All right? 어떻게 도와드릴까요? 어떻게 도와드릴까요? 어떻게 도와드릴까요? So like as you see like from like the end of the sentence, you see like the question mark. You know, like I always just telling you guys that when you have a question mark, you need to make a high pitch sound at the end. For the period mark, you don't have to make a high pitch sound. You just make the average sound at the end. For the expression mark, you need to make a high pitch sound too, not sounding like 어떻게 도와드릴까요? You feel like very depressed. You know, like even like you tell about something or asking about something, you need to feel it, right? You need to feel about like asking for help. 어떻게 도와드릴까요? 어떻게 도와드릴 not 어떻게 도와드릴까요? No one gonna understand this. That what you're just gonna say. Even like English, can I help you? Can I help you? No one gonna understand this. How can I help you? This is the right one, right? Not like how can I help you? This is not gonna work as well. So I'm gonna expect how you feel while you practice your sentences. Anyone wanna practice? Any volunteer?
Me?
Okay. Can you repeat me afterward? 어떻게 도와드릴까요?
어떻게 도와드릴까요?
Alright. We're gonna repeat one more time. 어떻게 도와드릴까요?
어떻게 도와드릴까요?
Alright. You already just put your all of your emotions asking for help. I feel like just want to help you just right away. You did a great job. Also wanna practice?
I want to try.
Okay. Can you repeat me afterward? 어떻게 도와드릴까요?
어떻게 도와드릴까요?
Great job. We're gonna repeat one more time. 어떻게 도와드릴까요?
어떻게 도와드릴까요?
Great job. You're really good at pronunciation. You don't make romanizing your sentences, and you made a high pitched sound at the end, so you're just doing totally just fine. Great job. And the last person, anyone want to volunteer for practicing this sentence?
Sure.
All right. Would you like to repeat me afterward? 어떻게 도와드릴까요?
어떻게 도와줄? Oh, wait, one more time.
Okay, you're just
Sorry.
totally just fine. 어떻게 도와드릴까요?
어떻게 도와드릴까요?
Great job, but we're gonna repeat one more time. 어떻게 도와드릴까요?
어떻게 도와드릴까요?
Okay, we're gonna focusing more on the end. 도와드릴까요? I know this is like very complicated. It's kind of
도와드릴까요?
yeah, 도와드릴까요? 도와드릴까요? 도와드릴까요?
드릴까요?
Yeah, drill is like something drill, like like drill.
드릴.
Yeah, if you can pronounce like drill, think about like drilling your something like 도와드릴까요 or something. Okay, so yeah,
도와드릴까요?
great job. So we're gonna repeat this full sentence. 어떻게 도와드릴까요?
어떻게 도와드릴까요?
Great job. Did you remind about the drilling yourself or something?
No, I mean I've said this word before, and I always
Oh,
have a little bit of an issue with it.
yeah. Okay,
드릴까요?
okay.
드릴까요?
Yeah, you're JJ, right? You're not JJ. Oh, you're
No, I'm
CY.
Lisa.
I'm sorry. Like you had the same voice of
Cece.
JJ. Yeah. Okay. Right. You also did a great job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
감사합니다.
Yeah. I appreciate your practicing with me.
정사님.
Yeah. So yeah. So I know this it could be a little complicated, but this sentence is like something that could be very common in Korea. So um, well, as long as you're not working as an employee, if you're not hired somewhere, this could not be used a lot, but you're gonna hear a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I hope you could just practice a lot and maybe you could take a note for sure. So next sentence, yeah, we're gonna just move on to Jiyeon. Yeah, Jiyeon is a computer science. She's majoring in computer science now, and understand her that she's looking for the computer book for her major. So we already learned about 기본서. 기본서 means the basics or fundamental. Deep learning 기본서 meaning is deep learning fundamentals or deep learning basics. Deep learning is the one of the concept in computer science. I'm a computer major, so I just put the name something that I could just remind as possible. So deep learning 기본서 meaning is deep learning basics. I hope you guys know the meaning of deep learning, right? It's like a very common these days. Alright, this class is not for computer science, so we're gonna move on. So Jian is just responding as I'm looking for deep learning basics, but I can't find one. So she's in the library and she's just looking for the book named Deep Learning Basics, but she can't find one. So that's why she is asking for help to the library. 딥러닝 기본서 책을 찾고 있는데 도서관에 안 보이더라고요. So this sentence could be very complicated, but you guys need to understand that we're gonna just talk a little about the sentence structure here. That this sentence is connected with two sentences. So this is the one sentence. 딥러닝 기본서 책을 찾고 있는데 this is one sentence. And the another sentence is 도서관에 안 보이더라고요. 딥러닝 기본서 책을 찾고 있는데 you don't have to understand about the meaning of the book, but just remind about that this is the book's name, the name of the book. 딥러닝 기본서 책을 찾고 있는데 I'm finding the deep learning basics. But 도서관에 안 보이더라고요. I can't find one. You see, I'm looking for deep learning basics. This is one sentence, but can't find one. This is another sentence. So if you want to analyze this sentence, you need to remind that, oh, Sean just told me that this sentence is connected with two sentences. That's why it looks very complicated, but it isn't very hard because Jion is asking for deep learning that she's just saying that she's finding the book and she can't find one. So 책, you guys already know this. It is the meaning of book. Deep learning 책 means like the name of the book. Deep learning 기본서. 찾고 means that something you find. And 있는데 meaning is you are in the middle of finding something. So 찾고 있는데 meaning is you're in the middle of finding something. And 도서관에, what is the meaning of 도서관? We're talking about the library, right? 도서관 is meaning as library. 사서 means librarian, and 도서관 means library. And what is the meaning of 도서? Just instead of 관, what is the meaning of 도서? 도서 is another meaning of 책, book. So book could be meaning as 책 and 도서. But why do we use different words? Because lots of words have different meanings. And 도서 is like something you could put on like a paper, is like a formal one, rather than 책. So you guys could just take a note if you didn't know about these two meanings. 안 보이더라고요. 안 보이더라고요 meaning as can't find one. 안 보이다. 안 보이다. 보이다. What's the meaning of 보이다? 보이다 means you can see something. 안 보이다 meaning as negative meaning. It is also meaning as that you can't find one. So 안 is also just stating that you can't do something. It has a negative meaning. So 안 보이다 meaning as you can't see anything. 안 보이더라고요. If you put 더라고요, meaning as that you can't find anything. So why do you say though I can see anything? Because you are just in the middle of finding the book in the library and can't find anything. So that's why you're saying that 안 보이다, you can't see anything. I know it's kind of weird if you translate well just right back to English, but you need to know that when you translate Korean to English or English to Korean, it's like slightly different. 안 보이다 means you can't see anything, but it's kind of awkward when you say, but I can't see one. I'm looking for deep learning basics, but I can see one. It's very awkward, I know. So it's like I want to tell you guys that it's slightly different how you speak in English and how you talk to some others in Korean. Alright, we explained a lot about this, and now we need to practice this sentence, right? I'm gonna repeat for 3 times. 딥러닝 기본서 책을 찾고 있는데 도서관에 안 보이더라고요. 딥러닝 기본서 책을 찾고 있는데 도서관에 안 보이더라고요. 딥러닝 기본서 책을 찾고 있는데 도서관에 안 보이더라고요. So I already told you guys that this sentence is connected with two several sentences, right? So you need to make a little breath here between 있는데 and 도서. 딥러닝 기본서 책을 찾고 있는데 도서관에 안 보이더라고요. 딥러닝 기본서 책을 찾고 있는데 도서관에 안 보이더라고요. Right? Don't have any like a big notation in this sentence because there's nothing with um tilde or expression mark or question mark. So you're just fine just talking just normally. So I expect that I hope you guys could practice with me within this sentence. Anyone want to practice?
Yes.
Alright. Would you like to repeat me afterward? 딥러닝 기본서 책을 찾고 있는데 도서관에 안 보이더라고요.
딥러닝 기본서 책을 찾고 있는데 도서관에 안 보이더라고요.
Alright. If you guys have anything that you want to find from library, you can just replace to your own book here. You don't have to say 딥러닝 기본서. You can say like maybe Korean book, Korean fundamental or Korean basics. You can also just replace this word to your own book that you want to find. We're going to repeat one more time. 딥러닝 기본서 책을 찾고 있는데 도서관에 안 보이더라고요.
딥러닝 기본서 책을 찾고 있는데 도서관에 안 보이더라고요.
Alright, you did a great job. You have a mispronunciation with deep learning. Can you repeat me after the word deep learning? Deep learning.
딥러닝.
Deep learning is an English word, so you can just remind about here the word deep learning. But you don't have to understand well with deep learning because it's a computer word, so it's not that important for you. So that's why I expect you guys to replace the name of the book and something that you want. Just put your name of the book that you want to find. All right. Instead of this, you have a great pronunciation. Great job. It was a pretty complicated sentence, but you just totally just did a great job. Also, anyone want to practice? If you practice with me, you can improve a lot with your pronunciation.
I want to practice.
Okay. Can you repeat me afterward? 딥러닝 기본서 책을 찾고 있는데 도서관에 안 보이더라고요.
딥러닝 기본서 책을 찾고 있는데 도서관에 안 보이더라고요.
Great job. I feel like you're just thinking while you're pronouncing Korean. So I usually tell people to think unconsciously. You feel it just unconsciously. You just remind yourself that you're Korean, speaking Korean. Just feel unconscious. You don't have to think about it. Just feel free. Just talk in Korean. Alright? We're gonna repeat one more time. 딥러닝 기본서 책을 찾고 있는데 도서관에 안 보이더라고요.
딥러닝 기본서 책을 찾고 있는데 도서관에 안 보이더라고요.
Great job. Now you did a great job.
Thank you.
Yeah, you have a good pronunciation. At first you just I feel like you're just thinking while you're speaking Korean, but now you are just being really fluent speaking Korean. Great job.
감사합니다.
Also, anyone wanna practice this sentence?
I'll try.
Alright. Can you repeat me afterward? 딥러닝 기본서 책을 찾고 있는데 도서관에 안 보이더라고요.
딥러닝 기본서 책을 찾고 있는데 도서관에 안 보이더라고요.
Great job. You're very fluent. You don't have any like romanizing your sentences. You're just totally just doing just perfect. But we're gonna repeat one more time because we always just repeat for two times. 딥러닝 기본서 책을 찾고 있는데 도서관에 안 보이더라고요.
딥러닝 기본서 책을 찾고 있는데 도서관에 안 보이더라고요.
Perfect. You did a great job. So you have a perfect pronunciation, so nothing that can fix your pronunciation. You did a great job. You can proud of yourself that you're just doing well with your pronunciation. Great job. Right. Anyone have a question? Is my explanation hard to understand? My English is
No,
getting
it's
so
not.
my English is
No,
getting
no, it's so
so
clear.
bad.
It's fine.
You know, I'm native Korean. I'm living in Korea. That's why I speak more of Korean, and I didn't really practice my English. So my English is getting so bad these days. I need to move to United States, guys. All right, guys. So we're gonna move on to the next sentence here. Um, so also we already talked about this word, just meaning as librarian. Um, so so Jiyeon was asking for deep learning fundamentals, and the librarian is giving the advice. 혹시 도서관 컴퓨터에서 검색해 보셨나요? So Hasa librarian is just giving an advice. Did you already search it from a computer? So we learn about like an important word here, 검색, meaning as search. So someone already just asked about the meaning of 혹시. Uh, I need to think about the meaning of 혹시 because I didn't put 혹시 in this sentence here. 혹시 meaning as maybe. I'll just interpret as maybe. And 도서관, we already learned about this word, library. So what's the meaning of 도서관 computer? Anyone know what the meaning of 도서관 computer? 도서관 meaning is library. What is the meaning of 도서관 computer? So 도서관 computer means the computers in the library. So you guys know that like when you want to search some books, you don't just go to like all like sections and find out the books. You don't go to like science section. You don't go. You just find it from like the library computer, right? You just simply just type in a keyboard and find where the location is, and you just point out there and just go for it and just search it, right? So that's also in Korea. So that's why the librarian is asking for searching the book of the name of the book. 혹시 도서관 컴퓨터에서 maybe can you find blah blah blah. When we're gonna talk more about this, 검색 means searching or search. 검색해 보셨나요? Did you try searching? So the all full meaning will be, did you already search it from a computer? This is like something could be misleading for you guys to understand, but what I'm just meaning is, did you already search it from a computer in the library, not the personal computer? So yeah, um, there's nothing that could be complicated. 혹시 meaning as maybe, 도서관 computer is library computer, 검색 meaning is search. So yeah, we're gonna start just repeating sentences for 3 times. 혹시 도서관 컴퓨터에서 검색해 보셨나요? 혹시 도서관 컴퓨터에서 검색해 보셨나요? 혹시 도서관 컴퓨터에서 검색해 보셨나요? So you guys like already just explained that like when you have expression or question mark at the end, you need to make a 하트 sound at the end. Not like 혹시 도서관 컴퓨터에서 검색해 보셨나요? Not like this. This will not work as well. People will say what in Korea. If you say like this to a librarian, the librarian would gonna respond it what, because she can understand this because it's supposed to be asking something, but you just make it like a low pitch sound at the end. So the proper one would be 혹시 도서관 컴퓨터에서 검색해 보셨나요? And also the most important part I already mentioned is don't romanizing your sentence. 혹시 도서관 컴퓨터에서 검색해 보셨나요? This will not gonna work as well. You speak like Asian style as long as you're speaking Korean. 혹시 도서관 컴퓨터에서 검색해 보셨나요? Perfect. Anyone want to practice this sentence?
I can
Anyone?
try.
All right. Can you repeat me afterward? 혹시 도서관 컴퓨터에서 검색해 보셨나요?
혹시 도서관 컴퓨터에서 검색해 보셨나요?
Great job. We're gonna repeat one more time. 혹시 도서관 컴퓨터에서 검색해 보셨나요?
혹시 도서관 컴퓨터에서 검색해 보셨나요?
Um, You just totally did a great job, but I feel like you had mispronouncing the last word. 검색해 보셨나요? You did a totally great job about listening like 혹시 도서관 컴퓨터에서, but 검색해 보셨나요? This was a little misleading. Something that I could just mention. Would you like to repeat me afterward? 검색해
음,
보셨나요?
검색해 보셨나요?
Not 해표. 검색해 보셨나요? 검색해 보셨나요?
검색해 보셨나요?
Yeah, you need to just remind about the bow. With the arrow. bow. 검색해 보셨나요? 검색해 보셨나요? Remind about the bow that Sean just mentioned. I know it's like
음,
so like something like I'm just treating like you're kind of like a kid, but this is like a possible way that I can just to make you comfortable. So would you like to repeat me afterward? 혹시 도서관
음.
컴퓨터에서 검색해 보셨나요?
혹시 도서관 컴퓨터에서 검색해 보셨?
No, no, no. You did a great job. You don't have to feel uncomfortable. You're just totally doing a great job. Don't feel like shy. Don't feel just feeling comfortable. Just practicing sentences with me. Like I'm not gonna blame you. So you're just doing a great job. But we're gonna repeat one more time. with 검색해 보셨나요? We're gonna repeat one more time. Okay? 검색해
음,
보셨나요?
검색해 보셨나요?
Alright. So now we're gonna repeat with the full sentence. 혹시 도서관 컴퓨터에서 검색해 보셨나요?
혹시 도서관 컴퓨터에서 검색해 보셨나요?
Great job. You did a great job. You did it. Nothing
Thanks.
hard, right? Nothing just make you feel uncomfortable. You're just doing a great job. Your brain and yourself is just keep just putting you down. That's the thing that just the only problem that's just happening in this class right now. That you're just totally doing a great job, but you're just putting yourself down. So I guess that you're just doing a great job. You have a good pronunciation. Nothing to fix your pronunciation as well. Anyone also want to practice the sentence? Anyone want to practice?
I want.
All right. Can you repeat me afterward? 혹시 도서관 컴퓨터에서 검색해 보셨나요?
어째 도서관 컴퓨터에서 검색해 보셨나요?
All right.
음,
You totally just did a great job, but I feel like you're just romanizing the sentences. You feel like you're romanizing. You're some of the words in Korean. Um. So 혹시 도서관 컴퓨터에서 not like this. 혹시 도서관 컴퓨터에서 검색해 보셨나요? We're gonna repeat one more time. You don't have to be 100% perfect, but I hope you could try. 혹시 도서관 컴퓨터에서 검색해 보셨나요? Can you repeat this?
어째 도서관 컴퓨터에서 검색해 보셨나요?
You did a great job. You're much better. Not much better.
네.
You're just getting better. But we're gonna repeat one more time. Expect more about this time. 혹시 도서관 컴퓨터에서 검색해 보셨나요?
어째 도서관 컴퓨터에서 검색해 보셨나요?
Okay, you did a great job. I didn't see many problems in your pronunciation. The only problem I'm just seeing is that you make the HB sound. 혹시 도서관 컴퓨터에서 검색해 보셨나요? Like you make the HB sound at 서. You don't make the HB sound here. That's the wrong intonation. 혹시 도서관 컴퓨터에서 검색해 보셨나요? You make the average sound all the sentence in the words, and you make the HB sound only at the end. I know like it's gonna be very hard sometimes, but that's why we need to practice. And you're in the pronunciation class with practice with me, so it was very understandable. So we're gonna move on. You did a
Can I
great
try?
job.
I'm so sorry. Can I try real quick? Is
You
it
don't have to
okay?
say. You don't have to be sorry. Just practicing with me. You're always just welcome. Can you repeat me
Okay.
afterward? 혹시
Okay.
도서관 컴퓨터에서 검색해 보셨나요?
Can you say it a little bit slower for me?
Oh, is my pronunciation so fast? I want you to
Yeah,
know.
well, I've been really, really bad.
Oh no no. I'm just
And
asking for everyone. Is my
No, no, no,
pronunciation
no.
very
I'm
fast?
saying
Yeah.
no, no. It's just they're probably further ahead than I am.
Okay.
So
No, no, no. You don't.
I've
Yeah.
lost some of my speaking ability. So I need to, or my listening. So I need you to say it a little bit slower for me, please, if
Oh,
you don't mind.
yeah. All right. That's totally fine. We're gonna repeat one more time. We're gonna repeat together.
Okay.
혹시 도서관 컴퓨터에서 검색해 보셨나요? Can you repeat this?
Okay. Hold on a second.
Right.
Okay. 혹시 도서관. See, this is where the romanization is killing me. Okay.
No.
혹시
Yeah.
도서관.
But if you feel, if you think that you're just keep romanizing your sentences, don't just think about that. If like computer is pronounced as computer, just go ahead. Romanizing is like a second part. You need to make a good pronunciation at the first, and the romanizing should be like the next part. Like so, you don't have to feel just bad about this. As long as we're in the pronunciation class, that's why we
It's
matters more
just part
about.
of the process. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I know it's just part of the
yeah.
process. It's
So
okay. Yeah,
okay,
I'm okay with
yeah,
it. Okay,
that's
so
perfect.
혹시 okay. 혹시 도서관 컴퓨터에서 um, 검색해 보셨나요?
Great job.
보셨나요?
You that was so. I want to just mention that this was so understandable. If you just ask like this to the library in Korea, everyone just gonna help you as well. But as long as we're in the pronunciation, so what's the meaning of the pronunciation class? Uh, this could be very different. 혹시 도서관 컴퓨터에서 검색해 보셨나요? And the second is 혹시 도서관 컴퓨터에서 검색해 보셨나요? This is so different because the listener will feel awkward. So we're just practicing this to make more fluent. But you did a great job.
Mm-hmm.
But we're gonna repeat one more time. Thank you for
Okay.
asking me practicing as well. 혹시 도서관 컴퓨터에서 검색해 보셨나요?
컴퓨터스. 컴퓨터스. Okay. 혹시 도서관 컴퓨터에서 검색해 wait. Oh,
보셨나요?
검색. Yeah, I lost where I was.
Yeah, I
검색해보 검색해보. I'm sorry. What was that?
검색해 보셨나요?
검색해보셨나요?
Yeah,
셨나요?
um, like
검색해 검색해보셨나요?
보셨나요? Okay, you're just doing great job. But
셨나요? Oh, I was saying 셨나요?
yeah,
셨나요? Okay.
검색해 보셨나요? Yeah, I know it's like a hard one.
셨나요?
Yeah. Um, but I hope I could just help you more. Can you repeat one more time?
Mm-hmm.
혹시 도서관 컴퓨터에서 검색해
Can we break it
보셨나요?
up 2 words at a time?
Yeah, yeah,
Sorry.
right,
Okay.
alright. 혹시 도서관, 혹시 도서관
혹시 도서관
컴퓨터에서
컴퓨터에서
검색해 보셨나요?
검색해 보셨나요?
Right. We're gonna separate to two sentence listen the pronunciation. 혹시 도서관 컴퓨터에서
혹시 도서관 컴퓨터에서
검색해 보셨나요?
검색해 보셨나요?
Great job. We're gonna make the full sentence. You can do it. You did a great job separating the sentences. 혹시 도서관 컴퓨터에서 검색해 보셨나요?
Sorry, my mother's cooking. I don't know if you can hear that. I don't know if you can.
Alright. So
Sorry.
now, yeah, you're just doing
Okay,
fine.
so 혹시 it's like the pivotal moment. Thanks, so she just closed the door. Okay. 혹시 혹시 도서관 컴퓨터에서 검 검색해
보셨
검색해
보셨나요?
검색해 보시나요?
Great job.
보시나요? Sorry,
So
guys.
yeah, yeah, you're just totally fine. Don't feel sorry about this.
Well, no, because you're taking a lot of time with me. So, and I know
No,
there's
no, no,
more
no,
we've
no.
got more
We're
to talk
always
about.
just like helping one another, and I don't want you to feel just bad
감사합니다.
about this.
감사합니다.
What is your lunch today?
Okay, I'll get that to you about if I'm in a class. I'll be with you in a moment. Okay, bye bye. Okay, bye bye. In a moment. Bye bye. Okay. Okay,
Uh,
sorry, that was my son. Okay, sweetheart. So okay, I'll bring it to you. Okay? Thank you. Thank you. Close
all
my
right.
door.
Wow,
Okay,
this.
sorry. Oh, I'm my mother thinks she's either making chop suey or she's making
Oh,
fuga. It's
all
a
right.
Chinese dish.
Wow, this sounds so perfect to me. Okay, yeah, that's very reasonable.
Thanks.
If you was faking it, I was just gonna scold you, but you just had a real situation that you're just cooking and
No, no, no.
yeah.
I
So
don't
right,
make anything. Yeah.
yeah, right. Everyone will,
감사합니다, 선생님.
yeah, everyone will understand you, and everyone could also practice their pronunciation while just helping you too. So don't feel sorry about this. I'm always feeling just good that you just want to practice your Korean. I want to help a lot of students who have enthusiasm practicing the Korean. So this server is created to help everyone practice well in their Korean.
Thank you.
So so I don't want everyone to feel sorry about some like asking questions, even like a stupid questions. Hey Sean, what do you like about your lunch? What do you eat for like something? Like you're just always fine for asking any question. So yeah, so we're gonna move on to the next sentence. So Jion is responding that not really. I'm not good at using computer. So I guess that Jion is kind of weird that she is majoring computer science and she doesn't know how to use the computer. She's already just finding the computer book, but she don't know how to use the computer. This is it's not gonna work as well in the real life. But as long as this is just a script, so we're gonna practice. The uh 아니요 means like not really or no. Computer is computer and 잘 쓸 줄 몰라서. 쓸 줄 몰라서. We need to talk about 쓸 줄 몰라서. 쓸 줄 몰라서 쓸 줄. What's the meaning of 쓰다? Meaning as use or usage. 쓸 줄 몰라서. What is the meaning of 몰라서? 몰라서 means you don't know something. So 쓸 줄 몰라서 meaning as I don't know how to use something. In computer 쓸 줄 몰라서 means computer를 I don't know how to use a computer. And what's the meaning of if you add 잘 between computer and 쓸 줄? computer 잘 쓸 줄 몰라서 meaning as you can use computer as well. You can't use computer as well. So 잘 means well. So yeah. So this is how it works. That there isn't like something that could be very complicated. It's all simple. Um, and oh, we need to mention about. I need to mention about here the double period here. That if you have a double period in Korean sentences, you need to extend your pronunciation at the end. So for this one, compared to 아니요, 아니요, so simple. Like you don't just extend the end sound. 컴퓨터 잘 몰라 쓸 줄 몰라서. 아니요, 컴퓨터 잘 쓸 줄 몰라서. You need to extend the sound at the end. 컴퓨터 잘 쓸 줄 몰라서. This is not gonna work as well. 컴퓨터 잘 쓸 줄 몰라서. You need to make the extension at the end. So right. So I'm just gonna repeat the sentence for 3 times and ask for 3 volunteers. 아니요, 컴퓨터 잘 쓸 줄 몰라서. 아니요, 컴퓨터 잘 쓸 줄 몰라서. 아니요, 컴퓨터 잘 쓸 줄 몰라서. It could be hard, guys, but I'm just gonna help you more with your pronunciation. So anyone wanna practice this sentence? Anyone interested in practicing your pronunciation?
Yes, can. Oh, okay, Nasta, you go first.
All right.
Okay.
Can you repeat me up the word, JL? 아니요, 컴퓨터 잘
어,
쓸 줄 몰라서.
아니요, 컴퓨터 잘 쓸 줄 몰랐어.
Okay, you did a great job. We're gonna repeat one more time. 아니요, 컴퓨터 잘 쓸 줄 몰라서.
안녕, 컴퓨터 잘 쓸 줄 몰랐어.
Alright, You have a good pronunciation. You're already doing well within your English, but you're also doing well within Korean too. I know you're not a native
네,
English
감사합니다.
speaker, and then you have a good Korean pronunciation also. You're just doing a great job. Um,
Thank you.
all right. Anyone also wanna practice this sentence?
I want to try.
Wow, there's lots of people. Usena or
Like,
Nesta, did you ask for it?
Me?
We're gonna just I was just gonna help you Nesta first, and then just move on to Usena. Okay. Okay. All
okay,
right.
okay.
Nesta, can you repeat me the sentence for me? 아니요. 컴퓨터 잘 쓸 줄 몰라서.
아니요. 컴퓨터 잘 쓸줄 몰랐어.
Alright, so can you repeat me one more time? You did a great job. 아니요, 컴퓨터 잘 쓸 줄 몰라서.
아니요. 컴퓨터 잘 쓸줄 몰랐어.
Alright, you have a little romanizing your sentence, but you're just doing perfect right now. If you speak like that in Korea, everyone will understand and just help you more. To help you to learn how you can use the library computer. So you're just doing a great job. And I want to just ask to Usena, can you repeat me afterward? 아니요, 컴퓨터 잘 쓸 줄 몰라서.
아니요, 컴퓨터 잘 쓸 줄 몰랐어.
Alright, we're gonna repeat one more time. 아니요, 컴퓨터 잘 쓸 줄 몰라서.
아니요, 컴퓨터 잘 쓸 줄 몰랐어.
Alright, you're just totally just doing so perfect.
땡.
Um, alright, so I guess like people in our class, all students are doing so well in our with pronouncing all of the Korean sentences. So yeah, we're just doing totally just fine, and then I think that we can just move on to the next sentence. We're almost close to the end, guys. Uh, so 사서 librarian is responding that um, computer is just right over there. Search the name of your book you're looking for. So yeah, librarian is asking for Jion to define and just use the computer by her own, and she is asking the direction where the computer is and how Jion can use the computer. So why the librarian is not just responding specifically because there's nothing to just explain. Just go to computer and find your own book that you want to find for. Just type it down to the computer and that's all you just do. Nothing complicated. Everyone could do this, right? So that's why like librarian is explaining as simple as possible. So yeah, he's just going on in this situation that this hassle is computer is right over there. Search the name of your book you're looking for. 컴퓨터 앞에 있어요. 원하는 책 검색하면 돼요. So computer is like something I already mentioned. Computer. 앞에 있어요. What's the meaning of 앞에? 앞에 means in front of, but I didn't put in front of here because I could just consider in front of as right over there because people usually say right over there when there's something is just in front of you. So I just thought that it could be more familiar for y'all to just understand about this sentence. So yeah, computer is in front of you. 원하는 책 검색하면 돼요. 원하는 책. What is the meaning of 원하는 책? 원하는 책 meaning is the book that you want. So 원하는 means want something, and the 원하는 책 is something that you want for book. And 검색, we already learned about this. The search, this meaning is search. So 원하는 책 검색하면 돼요. Meaning is you just search it if what just you're looking for. So yeah. Uh, I'm gonna repeat for 3 times and then ask for 3 volunteer. 컴퓨터 앞에 있어요. 원하는 책 검색하면 돼요. 컴퓨터 앞에 있어요. 원하는 책 검색하면 돼요. 컴퓨터 앞에 있어요. 원하는 책 검색하면 돼요. So simple, right? So anyone want to practice this sentence?
Could I try?
All right. Can you repeat me afterward? 컴퓨터 앞에 있어요. 원하는 책 검색하면 돼요.
컴퓨터 앞에 있어요. 원하는 책 검색하면 돼요.
All right.
Oops.
You did a great job. You totally did a great job, but you can trust yourself, right? Be confident and just be proud of yourself that you're just doing so well pronouncing your Korean. So we're gonna repeat one more time. 컴퓨터 앞에 있어요. 원하는 책 검색하면 돼요.
컴퓨터 앞에 있어요. 원하는 책 검색하면 돼요.
Great job.
어,
So you just cover it at the end. That's just totally fine. Like everyone isn't perfect, and everyone will also understand that you're just covering up at the end. This is not like the exam or something. If you're in the middle of exam, it could be a problem, but we're just talking in a normal basis. So you can just literally just like cover it up if you had a mistake. Your pronunciation and your speaking pace was so stable, and then you have a good pronunciation also. So you're just totally doing just fine. Um, anyone also want to practice? I want to just ask for the last volunteer.
Me?
All right. Can you repeat me afterward? 컴퓨터 앞에 있어요. 원하는 책 검색하면 돼요.
컴퓨터 앞에 있어요. 원하는 책 검색하면 돼요.
All right. Can you repeat me one more time? 컴퓨터 앞에 있어요. 원하는 책 검색하면 돼요.
컴퓨터 앞에 있어요. 원하는 책 검색하면 돼요.
Wow, you have a good pronunciation. I think you can fix your pronunciation as well. All right. So I guess that we're just almost heading to the end, and the end is just 감사합니다. 감사합니다 is thank you, and everyone knows this. No one can uh, just like feel just hard about this sentence, right? 감사합니다 is like a common thing everyone know. So what we're gonna do is like this. You know, guys know that if you guys already have participated our class before, we basically just learn for role playing. So what we just did was we learned about how we could ask help to librarian in the library, and we learn about all of the vocabularies and how we start our conversation and how we could pronounce the Korean sentences. So we're gonna practice together. I'm just gonna set up the roles, and you can also practice with me. So um, if you guys feel hard just pronouncing Korean, just let me know. I'll just help you and fix your pronunciation as well. So anyone wanna practice as Jion?
Me?
All right. You can just become as Jion, and anyone also wanna practice as librarian?
Can I?
All right. You're JL, right? So
Yes.
okay. So let's start.
안녕하세요. 책 빌려러 왔는데요.
어떻게 도와드릴까요?
심러닝 기본서 책을 찾고 있는데 도서관에 안 보이더라고요.
혹시 도서관 컴퓨터에서 검색해보셨나요? 해보셨나요? 네.
아니요. 컴퓨터 잘 쓸 줄 몰랐어.
컴퓨터 앞에 있어요. 원하는 책 검색하면 돼요.
감사합니다.
All right, guys. I always just listen as a third person when you guys talk each other, and then you guys are doing totally just fine. If you guys talk like this in Korea, everyone will not gonna wonder if you're Korean or not because you speak like just like a Korean. So like this is like a valuable resource that when you want to start conversation with one another in Korea, you can start just like this. 안녕하세요. 책 빌리러 왔는데요. Like this, and then you're just totally fine. JL and also Jion, you guys just so good. Good pronunciation, good fluency, good stable pace. while speaking in Korean. Just you guys did it so perfect. Um, so yeah. Anyone also want to practice as Jian? Am I right? Anyone want to practice as Jian?
Yeah, me.
All right, you're Jian. And also, anyone want to practice as librarian?
I
All right. So it seems like we could just start right away. So let's start.
안녕하세요. 제피로요. 저는 하는데요.
어떻게 도와드릴까요?
딜러님 기분서 제거 작성하고 있는데 도서관에 보이더라고요.
도서관 컴퓨터에서 검색해 보셨나요?
아니요. 컴퓨터 잘 컴퓨터 잘 추출 몰랐어?
컴퓨터 앞에 있어요. 원하는 책 검색하면 돼요.
All right. The last one is 감사합니다. So for Yuna, is it you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Yuna, you did a great job. You are just doing just a great job. And for Jian, um, I feel like you just need more confidence. You feel like you can trust yourself speaking Korean. So you need to be confident. You're a Nilian, right? Jian, were you Nilian?
Right, right.
Oh yeah. I know like you already just participated in my class a lot. I haven't seen you this low confidence before. Uh, do you just be confident while you're just speaking Korean? I know like it could be a little complicated, but I just covered with like the English pronunciation below, so you can also see this if you want to. Um, and you just did so great, but I feel like you just lack of the confidence. Always just confidence is so important when you're just talking in Korean. So I just wanted to mention that. So I'm also looking for the last team to practice this role playing. Anyone want to practice as Gion? Anyone? Don't be shy, guys. Like this is how we practice our pronunciation. As long as you are in pronunciation class, you need to practice as well. And I'm just gonna help you and just give you advices if you guys want.
Can go.
Oh yeah, Hyunhee, thank you for your time to participate in class. You're now Gion, and anyone also want to work as librarian?
Can I?
Alright, so seems like we just set up all the steps here. So let's start.
안녕하세요. 책 빌리러 왔는데요.
어떻게 도와드릴까요?
딥러닝 기본서 책을 찾고 있는데 도서관에 안 보이더라고요.
혹시 도서관 컴퓨터에서 검색해 보셨나요? 괜찮아요?
아니요. 컴퓨터 잘 쓸 줄 몰라서.
컴퓨터 앞에 있어요. 원하는 책 컴퓨터 하면 돼요.
아, 감사합니다.
Alright, so for Hyunhee, you're Korean, so this is cheating. So you're Korean, so you should be good at Korean. And also for Yulish, I'm sorry for the pronunciation, but you also did a great job. I also just see only the problem was in 검색. I haven't heard about this. You're just pronouncing 검색 because I felt like you just skipped in it, but instead of this, you just totally just did a great job. Um, So yeah, everyone, I really appreciate everyone that for our class today. This is the end of our class today. I feel like something that could be very useful if you are studying in the library in Korea. So like for this, like you guys could just like practice like how you could start. What you need to focus on is that you need to see how like Jion is starting her conversation. So there might be some different way when you start the conversation in English and Korean, or maybe in Filipino or something in different languages because we have a different culture, right? So we are learning the language, but you also need to focus on how you could socialize with Korean people. We just socialize differently compared to United States, compared to Philippines, compared to France or Germany. So to see how the Jion is asking for help. And also this could be very useful when you ask for help in the another situation, such as when you are in the hard situation, if you got the car accident, if you got something you need to ask for coffee in the cafe or something that's all just happening and this could be all applied in the different situations. So we already passed to the role playing the 11th. This is like we already passed so much, so many. So what you need to do, you need to keep just see our videos in YouTube and find out how I start the conversation, how I conclude the conversation. You know, like there's a common thing. I start with 안녕하세요 and finish as 감사합니다. And you see like um, we connect with two sentences here. It seems very complicated, but if you analyze it, this isn't very hard because all you need is like deep learning. You're just finding book and the book couldn't be find it or something. So, so yeah, I really appreciate everyone for our class. I am not the professional instructor teaching you guys Korean, but I'll just help you as well. I live in Korea for 26 years. Alrighty, guys. Oh, but before finishing our class, do you guys have any question, any feedback, or something? If my pronunciation is so fast, or oh, you can also tell me that oh, your English explanation is so bad, or something. Your English is so bad, or oh, you're just teaching us so easy. I think that you need to make it a little harder or something. Any feedback or any question about related to Korean? Anyone? All right,
I
so you're
think you are encouraging us. Um, you're doing a great job, Sean. You are encouraging us.
all
My
right.
English is not
So
my native language.
all right, that's something that I expect a lot. I always just aiming for helping you guys to practice a lot and pronounce well with Korean. So I hope that also could help a lot. And anyone have any question? Any like grammar or if you guys have already have like some of the books that you guys are studying, you guys can also ask me questions. And all right, I guess that we could just finish now. Thank you for joining our class, guys. I'll just gonna post. Oh, before finishing our class, I want to just tell you everyone on Tuesday, 1 p.m. we have a language exchange program with native Koreans. So for the language exchange program, this is the 10 minutes. It will last for 10 minutes. And before starting our class, you need to prepare at least 5 questions to ask to our Korean native Koreans. This native Koreans will also help you with your Korean, and we are in the language exchange program, so you need to also help with in English. So don't just ask a lot about like complicated questions. Last time, one of Hyunny, I'm sorry for mentioning, but that's very hard question in English, like about like Korean government. Well, if you ask like this, like that could be confused. So ask like some of like ordinary questions such as like how's the weather? What is your name? What is your hobbies? Something like that. So yeah, if you're also interested in talking and practicing Korean with native Koreans, I hope to see you on Tuesday 1 p.m.
1 p.m. your time
Yeah, based
or
on
stateside?
KST.
Okay.
We have a Korean
Or
time
12
above.
a.m.
Yeah, we have a Korean time
Okay.
above our server. so you can also
Mhm.
check out as well. And just keep just checking our class announcements so that you guys could just find our valuable classes. Thank you for joining our class today. This is the end of the class, guys.
Thanks so much, Sean.
Thank
감사합니다,
you.
선생님.
감사합니다.
Thank you,
감사합니다.
everyone. Thank you, everyone, so much. I appreciate it.
Thanks, John.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.